Coming to you live from the Black Goat 39 studios, this is the Guru Talkin Sports Podcast, episode number 40. Now here's your host, the Guru and Derrek B. Thank you. You're much too kind. Thank you. Please take your seats and clear the aisles. Hello, sports fans, and welcome. Welcome back to episode number 40 of the Guru Talkin Sports Podcast. I am your host, the Guru of Sports. And now, without further delay, we want to introduce Mr. Derrek B. Derrek B.
Oh, man, what's up, world? What's going on? How everybody doing today? I hope everybody had a prosperous week. What's going on, bro?
Oh, man, we're here. We're ready. They still applauding for you. All right. Simmer down.
Come on, guys. Way too kind.
All right. Well, I'll tell you. This is episode 40. I can't believe we actually up to 40 now.
Man.
Now, I got some things that I want to talk about before we get into this. Now, we have executive producers, which he is actually here today. We're going to have to say hello to Mr. Kaden GURU. Kaden GURU, how are you today, sir? Yay, let's clap for him. Yay, we live clap for Kaden GURU.
What's up?
Kaden GURU, say a few things and let everyone know what you've been doing.
How y'all been? I've been pretty good.
And how are you doing in school?
I've been doing pretty fine.
Pretty fine? Okay, all right. Well, yeah, like I said, everybody.
I feel bad for y'all kids, I do.
Yeah, I do too. I really do. Yeah, and you know
I can't give you any advice on this. We've never been through this.
You know, the thing is that with Kaden GURU, he lives up in Pennsylvania, and he's basically been going through a hard time because he likes in school, supervision, and I give it to him. Exactly, the interaction. We really, this is hard times, but we trying to get through it. Also, want to say sorry, Mr. Ray Guru, that we didn't do last week. We got it together this week. I want to make sure that I got it together, and we played your introductions, and we really appreciate you. Now, without further delay, we're gonna go to opening arguments. And does anybody got anything they want to add to it? Opening arguments.
I think I got one.
All right. Hold. Before, let's go to. I tell you what. Let's start opening arguments, and then you can give it to us. Okay. All right.
There you go.
All right. Kaden GURU is going to bang the gavel for the first time in about 6 months. Here's Kaden GURU with the banging of the gavel. Okay. Now, opening arguments are now in session, and Mr. Derrek B, you have the floor. What is that you have?
I think for this week's opening argument, I think I'm going to go with the picks of the week.
Picks of the week. Week. I agree with you. Let's go to the picks of the week now.
Hype about this.
I am hype. And also, we have a guest picker today. Kaden GURU is actually going to make his pick for the week. Week. All right. All right, let's get right into it. Let's go right into it. Okay, New England, who won last week, Sunday night they won. All right, they're a 2-point favorite going into Houston. And Houston is basically trash this year. I'm going to start it, and we're going to go around the room. We're going to go me first, you second, and then Derrek B will have the finishing touches on this one.
Got him.
I'm going to go with New England into 2 points, and I think it'll probably be more than 2 points. So my first cast is for New England. Kaden GURU, you have the floor.
All right, I got New England in this one. Cam Newton just came off a fresh win. He's rested, so yeah, I got New England.
All right, Kaden GURU's got New England. Derrek, you have the finisher on this one.
Man, I like you said, not Dallas, but the Texans is trash. Sounds like that whole state having a bad year.
Yeah, oh, definitely. All right, so
yeah, I'll go with the Patriots. I think Cam can.
All right, we're all going to go with the Patriots. Okay, Derrek, you first on this one. The next game of the docket is a 2-point favorite for the road team. Detroit Lions are going into Carolina to play Carolina. Now, Carolina does not have Teddy Bridgewater this week. From last check, I can't say that I'm wrong.
Yeah, he got hit in the back of the neck.
Exactly. I can't say I'm wrong because the Guru's never wrong.
Never
but anyway.
But
and Christian McCaffrey is not playing. So, Derrek, you take this one first.
I believe I'm just gonna go. That's all right. I'm gonna go with the Lions.
Lions. Okay, Derrek, you got the Lions. Okay, Kaden GURU, what you got?
I'm gonna take the Lions as well because I feel like Kenny Galladay is gonna have a good game in that. And the Carolina defense doesn't really look like they're stopping anything, so...
Okay, all right.
That boy got knowledge.
Yeah, you got a little knowledge there.
Got a little drip going on over there.
It comes from the Guru, you know.
Yeah, don't fall far from the tree.
Exactly. I'm taking the Lions because Matthew Stafford is going to have a field day on that team.
Oh, yeah.
And I'll take them. All right, now, Kaden, you're going to go first on this one. Cincinnati is coming into Washington to play the Washington football team, and Washington is a 1.5 favorite, a point and a hook over the Cincinnati Bengals. Who do you like in that game, Kaden GURU?
I'm gonna go with the football team.
You going with the football team? Why?
I think Kirk Cousins got this one under control. Like,
Kirk Cousins don't play for them.
He don't even play for him.
Oh, man. Nah, I think Alex Smith is going to start. All right, go ahead.
Yeah, I got the football team.
You got the football team. Okay. One cast for the football team. Derrek, go ahead.
Well, I've been telling you all year about my boy, just Mr. Barry Route, So I've been riding, I've been kind of riding and dying with them this year, but I'm going Bengals. I'm going Bengals.
Bengals, all right.
Mm-hmm.
And
you always got some controversial picks up in there every week. Gotta keep y'all on your feet.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna go with Washington only because they're home and they're pointing a hook. I'll take Washington.
Scary Terry too.
Okay, now Green Bay. The next one on the docket is Green Bay. Is going into Indy, and Indy is a 1.5 favorite. I don't understand why, but they're a 1.5 favorite.
The defense is something terrible.
Yeah, they are. They're really good. Defense.
It's a nice defense.
All right, Derrek, you had the first one on this one.
Because of that defense, and I think Aaron Rodgers is starting to get a little ticked off. Because people not putting no respect on his name. So, even though I do like Indianapolis and the defense, I don't think Phillip Rivers can stop throwing interceptions. And I think, that bad man up in Green Bay going to lead them to the win. So I'm going with the Packers on this one.
Yeah. All right, I'll take the next one. I think Green Bay is still one of the best teams in the NFC, and I still think that their running game, it's going to be very tough for the running game to get started against that Indianapolis defense. But I do like Indianapolis.
They got a couple of bullies up front.
Exactly. I'm going to go with Green Bay as well because I think the receivers is definitely going to be a factor in this game. All right, Kaden, who you got?
I got Green Bay because I don't think that the Indy defense is going to stop Devontae Adams like that.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So we all agree on Green Bay. All right. The next game. Gosh. The three. What they lost last week, didn't they? Yeah, they lost. Okay. The 3-7-1 Philadelphia Eagles are going against the Cleveland Browns in Cleveland. Cleveland is a 2.5 point favorite. I'll take this one. Cleveland. I believe in that running game. And Nick Chubb was back last week. And guess what? I'm going with Cleveland in this game. Who you got, Kaden GURU?
I gotta go with Cleveland because
you going with Cleveland?
Yeah.
What? This is a shock. The biggest Philadelphia Eagle fan is going with Cleveland. Are you going with Cleveland soon?
Yeah.
All right.
After the game that Nick Chubb had last game,
I'm a betting man. I ain't a favorite.
Oh, do you think?
I like how you think, bro. I like
exactly.
How you think.
I don't think.
All right, Derek. Who you got?
You know I'm not gonna go with that team up there, so you know I'm gonna take the Browns, even though I don't even like the Browns.
All right. So we all in agreement with Cleveland. Okay, the next one is Atlanta versus the 3.5 point favorite New Orleans Saints in New Orleans. Now, Drew Brees is not playing. He's got 5 bad ribs and a bad shoulder, and he's all beat up. Taysom Hill. What's his name? Terrence Hill? Taysom. You know Guru mess up names. Taysom Hill is going to start at quarterback. I don't know why Jameis Winston didn't get this. Who do you got, Kaden?
He ain't good enough yet.
I got Atlanta, honestly.
Atlanta?
Yeah.
All right. We're going to go for Atlanta. He's taking the upset. All right, Derek, who you got?
I like how you roll.
Who you got? I can't believe you took.
I think the Saints are gonna pull this one out because I don't think the Falcons can do anything at this point. They can jump out to an early lead. They're not gonna win.
Yeah,
I think, and it's a home game too. So even though you don't have the fans there, I'm going with New Orleans.
All right, I'm gonna take New Orleans because I think that if Taysom Hill gets in any trouble, they got Jameis Winston to back him up, and he looked pretty good last week in relief of Drew Brees. Okay.
It's not that he's a bad quarterback. He just keeps throwing interceptions.
Yeah, exactly. He was
could go our way to bad.
He was the official member and only member of the 30-30 club. 30 touchdowns and 30 interceptions last year.
Rapidly about to come 30-40 club.
Exactly. All right, we got Miami versus Denver, and Miami is a 3.5 point favorite. Miami looks pretty good. I picked up their defense. Didn't Drew Lock get knocked out of the game the other day?
Something like that, yeah. I think they're starting another quarterback.
All right, well.
I can't remember.
All right, who you got, Derek?
I'm going with Tua.
All right.
Boy, looking good. I'm telling you, he's showing you why. He's showing you why he should have been the number 1 pick.
Exactly. All right, I'm going with Miami. I think Miami defense have had very good success, and they had a turnover at least 30-some-odd games. So I'm going with Miami. Who you got, Kaden?
It's Tua time in Miami. I got Miami.
All right. We all agree with Miami. Okay.
Tua time. I like how you think.
Next one on the docket, Tennessee is coming into Baltimore. Baltimore is almost a 7-point favorite.
I want to be the last pick on this one.
All right. Who you got, Kaden?
I got Baltimore.
Baltimore.
You better.
I feel like Lamar Jackson is going to have a good game.
All right. Katie, you got Baltimore. I'm going to take Tennessee.
Oh, man. You know what?
No. Every time I take the upset, you always get mad against Baltimore. I'm taking Baltimore. I think they can bounce back after that loss. That was a tough loss. But they have to win this game because if they don't win this game, they might be done.
All this negativity, all this
Hold
negativity.
it.
Now, Ravens fans, let me bring the positive into this equation. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a situation going on in Baltimore. Everybody's forgetting that our line is messed up. We lost Marshall Yonder, our key cog. We got a lot of stuff going on right now. But people don't slip on the Ravens. Number one, we can run the ball. Number two, we got a good defense. You need those two components if you want to do anything in the NFL today. So, ladies and gentlemen, y'all better recognize and realize we're going to get it together. We're going to rock. We're going to roll. And we're going to show y'all why. That's a bad man. That boy bad. So, you know where I'm going. You ain't got to ask me.
All right.
See,
now, what happened to him last week?
In the second half, we just got our ass totally kicked. We couldn't do diddly poo offensively.
What did Jim Morris say?
Really?
Well, he said, I asked the question, what did Baltimore do last week?
In the second half, we just got our ass totally kicked. We couldn't do diddly poo offense.
I'm sorry, Ravens. Fly.
Oh my God.
I just, as my brother, I'm not gonna look at something like
Jim, hey, we got Jim Moore as a guest this week. Other than Kaden, Jim Moore is here. All right, no, I'm definitely going with Baltimore. I can't take Tennessee. You know that. All right, our next game on the docket. Dallas is going into Minnesota, and Minnesota is a 7-point favorite. Dallas, I'm sorry. Like you said, the state of Texas is just terrible. I'm going with Minnesota.
State is doing horrible right now.
Exactly.
I don't think the Dynamos and they went MLS.
I know.
The best side of the state.
The best team in Texas is SMU. Oh my gosh, Texas Tech? Texas? Oh my God.
Man,
all right, I'm going with Minnesota. The Astros don't play football, fool. All right, who you got? Derek?
Man, you really gonna ask me?
Yeah,
you really gotta ask me.
I know.
Man, them cowgirls look terrible. Right. They making terrible look.
Exactly.
I got my boy Kirk Cousins.
Yeah, he does play for them now. You're right now.
There you go.
Yeah, you're right now.
I like Kirk Cousins.
All right, you going with that?
Apparently you do.
You going with Minnesota? He's laughing so much you made me forget who we talking about. All right, all right. Now this should be a no-brainer. The Jets are flying out to Los Angeles to play the Chargers. The Chargers are a 10-point favorite. You know what? Listen to this. I think the Jets can cover. I think they can cover. But I'm not going. I'm not.
The Chargers?
Yeah.
9.5?
9.5. Yeah. 9.5, 10. I like the Chargers. You know what? I gotta apologize to Jeff Duarte, the head cheese over at Cali Sports News. I haven't written in 2 weeks, and I'm sorry. Workload has been very, very tough, but I'm definitely going to write on this game because I'm going to take the Los Angeles Chargers to win this game. Who you got, Derek?
I can't even sing my song because you can't say that no more,
Yeah.
There you go, Supercharged. That's what I'm rolling with. Los Angeles Supercharged. I just don't even. Yeah, I'm rolling with the Chargers, bro.
You going with the Chargers? All right, Katie, who you got?
Justin Herbert with the Chargers.
All right. What happened to the Jets last week?
We got our ass kicked in the second half. We just got.
They could have won against Cam on Monday
What?
night.
Jim Moore, what happened to the Jets?
Ass totally kicked. We couldn't do diddly poo offensively.
Oh gosh, he couldn't do diddly poo. Oh my gosh. Like they're terrible. Oh my God.
All right, let me one quick thing on this game.
All right.
Man, Jets fans, Jets management, whatever you want to call it, y'all have to make a decision. Y'all either gonna split and go with Herbert. You gotta go with Darnold, or you're gonna go with Gase. I mean, it's you can't you're gonna destroy this man's career.
Yeah.
The Sam Darnold is not a bad quarterback at all.
Well, he ain't a good one either.
Apparently not. And then the Jets is out here losing at practice before the game, the warm ups.
Yeah, they gotta get rid of. I tell you one thing, Googly Eyes is just. They need to fire him, and it's just
fish eye food.
They are just a dumpster fire. Just oh my god! All right,
that's dumpster fire isn't even proper.
Exactly. Now, the Sunday night game is going to be really good, and hopefully I can stay up and watch this. We have the Kansas City Chiefs going into Las Vegas to play. Up. I'll take the last one on this. Who you got, Kaden?
I got the Chiefs.
What? What?
What?
Do you hear this song?
No, I actually don't.
You don't. You hear this song, fool. All right. Kaden's got the Chiefs.
I don't really care for Raider Nation like that.
Oh, yeah. Raider Nation's going to get you. All right. Who you got, Derek? Let's turn this down a little bit. What? Oh, you take the Chiefs too? Oh my gosh, you guys are sick. You know what? I don't care. I'm going with the Raiders. I don't know what y'all talking about. I'm going with my Raiders, and yes, I am taking my Raiders. Listen to that song. That's a great song. All right, turn it down. All right. Anyway, I was gonna say. Now listen. Now, Raider fans know I love them. And the thing about this is that if you don't know the words to the Autumn Wind, give up your membership to Raider Nation. That's all I got to say. Okay, the last game on the docket is the Monday night game. You got the Los Angeles Rams going into Tampa Bay, and I'm wearing a Tom Brady Tampa Bay jersey right now, if you can't see it. I'm wearing pewter, yes indeed.
It's looking nice too. I ain't gonna lie,
it looks great, but it's actually, the pewter is sweet.
Could have matched up.
Los Angeles, Tampa Bay is a 4-point favorite at home. Let's see. I'll go first on this one. I'm going with Tampa Bay. I am not going with the Rams because I like the Rams, don't get me wrong. But the thing about it is that Tampa Bay is special now. And maybe Antonio Brown might show up. He did catch a couple passes last week, didn't he? Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Kaden, go ahead.
I'm going with the Rams.
Going with the Rams, you traitor.
Jalen Ramsey's actually like a really good corner. I feel like he's
been killing this year. He's been on the
Has he shown?
down this year.
How many interceptions you got this week?
I don't know his stats, but I know. I tell you like this. I don't know his stats, but I haven't seen him on ESPN.
Yeah, that's true.
I think he locked up.
All right, who you got, Derek?
This is a hard one. I'm not gonna front. This is an NFC battle. I kind of feel like I want to go with the Rams. I kind of feel like I want to go with Tampa Tom. Can I take both of them? No, I'm playing. I'm gonna go with the
Rams.
Buccaneers.
All right, we're done. You took the Buccaneers. All right, just a review. Okay, all of us have New England. All of us have Detroit. Cincinnati is taken by you, Derrek B. Me and Kaden took the Washington football team. We all took Green Bay. We all took Cleveland. Atlanta was taken by Kaden. I don't know why.
You did that.
New Orleans, me and Derek. Miami, we all took Miami. Me and Derek took Tampa Bay. You took the Rams. Kaden GURU. We all took Baltimore. We all took Minnesota. We all took the Chargers. And you two took Kansas City. And I'm the only one that's sticking up for Raider Nation. I took the Raiders. Okay, we are done with the picks of the week. The week. All right.
Gotta love them.
Now,
some interesting games on the docket.
Exactly. All right. I want to mention this little bit of college football. Ohio State crushed Indiana. Well, actually, they had to escape Indiana, but they basically won that game. I was kind of shocked because they gave up over 500 yards in the air, and this one dude, I forget his name, but he had 3 touchdowns. He was amazing. That game was pretty good. Slow at the beginning, and they came on, and my Buckeyes survived, and they're 4-0, and they're on the top of the Big Ten East. Coastal Carolina. I gotta mention this. Coastal Carolina is 8-0, the first Sun Belt team to ever do it, and I'm glad that they are basically,
They beat Jeff Mullins, Mullins, the guy, the head coach for Liberty.
Yeah.
Used to be at Ole Miss.
Yeah. They beat them. Cincinnati is 7-0 also. Cincinnati.
It was 15-14.
Yeah. So, Cincinnati is great. They're 7-0 as well. And I just want to mention that. Okay. Now, you guys want to talk about the NBA draft? Okay.
Oh, yes, sir.
Who in the world thought that LaMelo Ball would be a top 5 pick?
I did.
You did?
Yeah.
Why?
He played overseas. He played with, grown men.
It don't matter.
He's got, he's got, experience, with physical, athletes. So,
all right.
Playing against him. So
all right.
I got 2 words for you.
Well, go ahead.
You know how I knew this was going to happen?
What's that?
2 words for you. LeVar Ball. Say
God.
what you... listen to me real quick.
Oh, God.
Say what you want, but LeVar Ball said, and I quote, 2 of my boys going to the NBA, but the younger one, that's the one you got to watch. Now, say what you want, but he has 2 boys that he predicted that went 2 and 3, and the youngest one happens to end up with Mr. 2-3. And who's the oldest one drafted by? Magic.
Yep. But
so everybody can say what they want, but I'm telling you, like Kaden said, I agree with you 100%. That man, that kid has been playing against grown men.
Yeah.
Because remember, I think he said on draft night, he has not played in the U.S. in how long? Because he's been to Lithuania, he's been playing, Australia. This dude has been playing, basically he's been doing the Luka Doncic thing as an American.
Yeah, I agree. But
so Kaden GURU, I got your back on that.
Okay, I got his back on that. Thanks. But I got one point to make about LeVar Ball. He did say the Lakers would never win another championship. Didn't he?
I didn't. See, there you go.
Yeah, he did that.
That's
said that.
LeVar,
I mean, I ain't know. I ain't really.
He got 2. He got 2. Said
he did. Yeah, I gotta agree with him, but
that's just if all right. Look at it like this: if you was LeVar Ball, and Kaden GURU was LaMelo, and Dante GURU was Lonzo, wouldn't you be? And they were playing, you wouldn't be doing the same thing he did?
Well, I would do it, but the thing about it is that I wouldn't say that, just because the Lakers traded my son, that they would never win another championship. And that's basically what he said, but guess what?
This. As long as LeVar talked, he was putting his brand out there. It's all about putting your brand out there. He was the constant, everyday ESPN, Fox Sports. He was always around. He bringing out tennis shoes. He doing it. He was a constant attention grabber. So, and he's a father first and foremost. Whatever you want to say, he's arrogant. He's disrespectful. But at the end of the day, he's a father.
I gotta agree.
You know what?
I agree. He's a father.
My kids.
All right.
He's a father propping his kids up.
All right. I agree with you on that. Now, James Weissman went to Golden State. I think he's going to be a player. Anthony Edwards went number 1.
You also got
who?
Kelly Oubre.
All right.
Oubre went up there.
Oubre is with them now. Anthony
Wiggins?
Edwards went to Minnesota. Yeah, they have Wiggins also. The Golden State's
they got Wiggins. They got Wiggins. They got Wiggins. Now they got Oubre, and they drafted Wiseman. Come on, man.
They're gonna be.
But also remember, sorry to say, get well soon. I'm so sorry to hear about
Klay Thompson.
Klay, man. I know you was ready to come back. You was ready to make a man. I can't wait till next year.
All right. Well, I tell you, the biggest surprise, and to tell you the truth, I don't understand, but I'm glad to see this happen. The New York Knicks took Obi Toppin, the best player in the draft. I got to give it to the Knicks. I got to give them all the credit. But please, let this man play. Let him play. He was the best college player in America, player of the year in America. I love Obi Toppin, and I'm just sorry that he's not a Laker, but I'm glad that he's going to be getting a chance with the Knicks. And basically, we'll talk about the Knicks a little later on, whenever. I want to mention free agency in the NBA as well. Van Fleet got $85 million from Toronto. Gordon Hayward got the max contract from Charlotte. Rondo is in Atlanta. Dwight Howard is in Philadelphia. I don't know why.
Melo going back to the Blazers.
Remember, what's his name?
$120 million.
Crowder is going to Phoenix. Jeremy Grant's going to Detroit. He left the Sixers.
You're forgetting about the biggest one of all.
I think
Paul is going to Phoenix.
Who's that?
Chris Paul is going to Phoenix.
Chris Paul is going to Phoenix. Wesley Matthews.
What are they going to do in Houston?
I don't know. Hey, Houston's done.
Oh, think about this.
Houston's done.
$50 million a year. And he said, James Harden said no. He would have been the first player to $50 million for 1 year.
Well, they're still talking about trading him. Maybe. They might trade him.
Yeah, bro.
I know. That's a lot of money.
$50 million?
That's a lot of money.
1 year. One year.
If he goes,
Michael ain't get that. LeBron ain't get that. Magic ain't. Nope. $50 million.
Chamberlain didn't get. That's a lot of money.
Bro. That man, he got you better have a rock solid plan if you just turn out $50 million for 1 year basketball.
Exactly.
You better have
But I'm telling you, I really think that Houston is going to be not really that good this year. I don't know. It seems like they always. I wouldn't have paid him $50 million a year because he doesn't show up in the playoffs. That's my opinion.
I got another one for you. Laker Nation lost Rondo to the Hawks.
Yeah, they did, but they also picked up Hurl from the Clippers. He's going down to Hall, and then it was Wesley Matthews. Wesley Matthews. All right, now we're done. We're done with that. We're done basically with the show, the podcast. But we got a few minutes to talk, and I also wanted to mention, like I said, I have now for me, I got a big brother. Now my big brother now is Cool Kyle Starchild. He said he's going to help us with doing this podcast, and we're going to get him on. I'm throwing it out there for right now. We're promoting this because he's going to join us on episode 50.
Wow.
50? Episode 50.
If I'm not mistaken, didn't I pop in episode 30?
You did pop in at 30. You popped in at 30.
So I'm 10 deep right now.
Exactly. So, yeah, congratulations. Yeah. You're 10 deep.
I'm invested.
But, yeah, like I said, we did talk. We've been talking a lot, and like I said, basically almost all week. Cool Kyle Starchild is going to be with us.
The scoop.
And he's also going to help us.
Works for y'all.
He's also going to help us, kind of reinvent the show a little bit. Now, we always talk about hip-hop. Now, how about if we bring this concept of hip-hop and sports together?
Oh, man, I told you, I'm a music man,
Yeah.
I live, that's my lifeblood,
But we have one stipulation. We're not going to talk about Drake. We're not going to talk about little Whoozy or
I tell
what's
you,
name?
It's about catalog.
We ain't going to talk about them.
We can do catalog.
The only person for the new school that they can talk about is Cardi B. Y'all know that. I love Cardi B.
It's like this. Me and bro were having a conversation before we got up on here, and I was telling him how me and a couple guys last night were talking about the whole verses and the Jeezy and the Gucci Mane, and we just got to talking, and like our brains just started going, like we were going back in the day. We were going, just think about. You got rappers like. You got Twister, you got Busta Rhymes, you got NWA, you got Wu-Tang. Who would you put against Wu-Tang in the versus battle? Who has the catalog to go against them?
Run DMC
started getting the different, then like Beyonce, who can go against Beyonce? Who has a catalog big enough for that? Like I was telling you earlier, Whitney Houston.
Yeah, Whitney Houston.
Whitney Houston. Then then you got, if you want to cross over the different genres of music, you got hip hop, you got R&B. Think about this: Luther Vandross versus one of the Leverts.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So it's it gets your mind to thinking about like I said. Hip hop for me, like I put it to you like this: if you had to pick one person from hip hop to put against anybody. Hip hop, say R&B, and I don't know, say rock and roll. If you had to pick one person for each genre, who would you pick?
Hip hop, I would probably. Oh, man, there's so many.
Mm-hmm.
There's so many. I can't even pick. It's so many. It's so many. But like I said, for me,
I'm going Pac.
Pac is always an all-time favorite. But see, for me, it's like I
pull
can't.
Your A game out, because remember, this is an A game. You got to pull. You don't get to play everything. You only get 10 songs.
Yeah.
And in that versus battle, you get 10 songs.
Yeah.
So I can find at minimum probably at least 10 songs of Pac that can go against anything.
Yeah.
So that would be my hip hop person. But then let's say who would be R&B person. Catalog, catalog.
That's a lot.
That would no matter what anybody put against you, he or she would be able to go against. Wow. I'm gonna tell you a versus battle I got in mind.
Who you got?
R. Kelly and Michael Jackson.
That ain't bad. That's a pretty good one. All right.
Catalog.
Catalog wise. Now, I was thinking, if I had rock and roll, I would definitely have the Doors, and I would probably have the Doors against probably maybe Guns N' Roses. Doors against Guns N' Roses.
I got one on that one. Metallica versus AC/DC.
Yeah, that's a really good one. Metallica AC/DC would be a really good battle. Okay.
That's just
that's something to think about. Definitely something to think about.
We much more than sports here.
Exactly.
Our family, we are well rounded.
We talk everything, but like I said, we don't talk that new school crap. Anyway, I'm sorry, Kaden. I apologize, but you know what? I can't deal with I don't know what they talking about. But like I said, once we get Cool Kyle in here, we'll talk. And like I said, we will talk, and he is basically like the encyclopedia of hip hop, because he was there from the start. And that's why I like him so much, because like for me, like I said, when I first heard him 40 years ago, I said, man, this dude has got potential. He's going to be the new face of hip hop. And basically, he started it off. He was right there.
That's crazy.
All right,
that man been there about as long as I've been born.
Exactly. All right, so we're going to wrap up the podcast right now. And like I said, I got to go down through the particulars. You can follow us on social media. YouTube, the Guru Sports Show on YouTube. Guru's Daily Shorts on Facebook. The Guru The Guru OS 39 on IG. Email us anytime at gurusdailyshorts@gmail.com. Twitter, I'm at GOAT39. Goaty, he's at BlackGoat39. Goaty's back here. He was mad because I put him in a headlock last week. All right, I know I ain't messing with him. I told him I'll fire his ass if he messes up. Yeah, he said he's got a good song for me later. Okay, all right. Spreaker is the main vessel we come off of. Podchasers, Spotify, Deezer, Google Podcasts, Podcast Addict, Castbox, iHeartRadio, JioSav, and Podomatics. Podcast app, y'all. I've been listening to a lot of stuff off the podcast app, and it's really good. And the big one, Apple iTunes. Okay, got to give big props and shout-outs to my man, Jeff Duarte, over at Cali Sports News. I'm sorry, I will be back this week. I promise. Damian Adams, The Real Deal with Damian Adams. My wise man, Jeff Shepard, Reggie Reg, King Charlie Prince, Happy the Original Pioneer, and like I said, my main man, Cool Kyle Starchild, is coming. And believe me, episode 50 is going to be off the hook. Believe me. All right. Credits go to Kaden GURU, who is finally here. Say hi, Kaden GURU.
Hello.
All right, Kaden GURU, man, a few words. He's our executive producer. Vinny V is our executive technical advisor. Ray GURU is our musical director and engineer. Dante GURU is a show contributor. Mr. Derrek B is my co-host with the co-most, and we appreciate you every single week.
Appreciate you, bro. I appreciate the opportunity, man.
We appreciate it. Now,
let's go.
Like I said, this is a Black Goat production for Black Goat Entertainment. All rights reserved. 2020, we don't steal from nobody, and we will always tell you that we're freeway close. Find us on social media. Find us everywhere. And also, I got some shout-outs. I got to give shout-outs to Miss CC Davis, Mayor Petrelli. If I said your name wrong, excuse me. All right, Bella B from Calgary, we always appreciate you. My man, Cousin Aaron, and his lady Ann. Coop, my man Joe Marvezi, Jeff in Southland, and also I want to say shout out to my man Stan from the EE. Guess what? We saw each other the other day, and I miss you guys over at the EE. All right, we're going to get out of here, but Goaty, do we have any outro music today? And you better not play no Irene. You better not. I'm not playing with you. Do not play that song. I'm going to fire your ass. Anyway, we got to get out of here. You guys take care of yourself. Derrek B, you want to say goodbye?
Y'all be good, man.
All right. Kaden GURU, say good night.
Good night.
All right, later, y'all. We're out of here.
Love y'all.
All right, no song, Goaty. Thank you. Later, y'all. We got to get out of here. 43
Love y'all.